Research isn't always as fun as it seems, nor exciting. I have to go down in that swamp, and it's disgusting. So if you want to see what's going on, come along. Oh, uncomfortable out there. It is 36 degrees, hot, windy, and muggy, and dusty. The best. So we've arrived at a tourist lake, we'll call it. The big problem is, there's people everywhere. There's jet skis going around, and I don't want to lay out a 20-meter rope in front of a jet ski. That's a bit of a problem. So I'm trying to find little pockets. Well, then they're not going to get hurt. And I'm not going to get hurt. I'm going to do that, and then get in the water. So for eDNA, I have to wash out my bucket every single time before sites, because it's just like, well, if I spat in the bucket and then didn't rinse it beforehand, it's like I'd already spat in the bucket for the next one, you know? And then I do this 3 more times. Now I'm going to take my actual sample, I'm going to then pump through a little machine. And just like that, I'm Discount Santa Claus. Okay, so now we're pumping our eDNA. So effectively it runs through this filter, through the water we collected, through a pipe, gets suctioned through, and gets collected, as you can see, running through here into this tube. And we don't care about this water, we just care about this filter. Looks good in there. So we just dry out the sample a little bit. Just make sure it's all dry, and then that's it. Done. That's our eDNA sample. Oh. It's like wearing 5 pairs of long pants, and it's 36 degrees. This looks like a beach. Yet there's freshwater plants growing in here. Almost done. I've taken a hostage. Oh well, sorry mate. Goodbye. You're now getting blasted with 10,000 gigajoules of radiation. What a shame. He lived, for now. He lived. Why? Why? Why has it got to be absolutely pissing down, as always? 36 degrees, and now it's like absolutely bucketing down rain. That doesn't make any sense to me. So now I've got to run around in a wetland in the rain again. Oh, it's supposed to be almost summer. Alright, it's still raining, but science doesn't stop in the rain. So I guess, you know, go to the soup. Alright. You can just stand under the tree there, and I'll just minus whatever your distance is, minus 3 meters off that. Alright. It's gonna be right here. So it's it says 6.8? Yeah. Yeah, so it's 3.8. Yeah. Yeah. Have our turbidity sample. Yum, yum. Rain's eased up, nice. Get a substrate sample. Looks like a whole lot of sand. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with sand. Right, aquatic plants in emergent. Right, we're gonna go with Kumbungi in emergent, 15%. That's it. Everything else is 0. So for aquatic plants, it's very hard to define them, but the way I've defined them is aquatic plants, we've got ones that are emergent, so like these ones. Yeah, so the top's coming out of the water. Then we've got submerged, and so that means they're completely submerged under the water. Then we've got floating, so that means they're just floating along the surface, and you can think of that as like the stuff that you see in ponds and stuff, like kind of floating on the top, but aren't lily pads. Because then you can think of a lily pad as rooted floating. So its roots go all the way down to the bottom, but still the top of it's floating. And then I've got the last category, which is other, and that's basically everything that doesn't fall into that. We have temperature, which is 18.08 degrees. DO percent is 68.9. DO milligrams a litre is 6.5. SPC is 448.8. And pH is 7.67. Alright, out into the depths. You can come with me. Lovely.
Just there?
No, not even near. I'm ages away. I gotta get through all this. What is this attacking me? I think it's a palm frond. 0.8 meters deep. So I need to keep going. I want to get to 1 meter. 0.9. Another couple of steps. And I'm here. Alright, well, within my grasp, within my range, there's basically no aquatic plants. They're kind of just out of my range. They're just in it. I can calculate by this distance if I get my stick out. Literally just one little plant over there hits my stick. So it's under 1%. All right, substrate is sand. There's no coarse woody debris, obviously. And just like that, transect is done. So yeah, it looks like I'm just, just here. But if you turn around a little bit, we're just like kind of in the middle of a lake. It just goes on forever like that. He was sitting like a foot behind me. Another one. I was trying to determine what the hell that noise could have been. That's so weird. Oh. That went better than I thought, considering it was raining. Well, I guess the pro of the rain is all of the people that were here camping have probably gone home.
Yeah.
It's interesting how cloudy the water is here. Even though, well, actually I know why. It's the stupid fucking car. It's always the car. They ruin everything. Doesn't look too cloudy. I also can't see my feet, even though they're like right here. In I go. Oh, Phragmites is giving me a wedgie. What the hell? 0.8 meters deep. 0.9. Almost there. I've arrived. Goodbye, probe. May you collect good data. DO percent 92.2 and pH is 7.93. And that's it. And I'm not going to walk back through this. I'm going to walk out to the fucking side here.
You like Swamp Thing.
Oh, the plants, look at them.
Oh my
They like wrap around your ankles and try to trip you over and stuff. We love pelicans in Australia. They make that weird farting noise and groaning noise. But they're massive. They're so big. They fly like planes. Actually, like, have to have an area like this to exist. Because they're so big, they need a runway. If they're in a wetland that's too small, they can't land there. They just can't take off. They need an actual runway. There'll be like 20 of them over there. Pelicans
also have the longest bill of any bird in the world. And I think the coolest fact about them is they actually pant like a dog to thermoregulate. Really weird bird. And obviously their massive bill is for catching fish and crustaceans, and they kind of use it like a net, just like swooping down. And they're also Australia's largest flying bird. Who knew? I didn't. Yeah, I did. That's why I told you it. You wouldn't believe what I just walked through to get here. A wall, I think, is an understatement. Oh, I'm never coming back to this fucking swamp again. I don't care how good it is. And it's not good. It's really shit, in fact. Oh, God. I just had to come through here because it'd be so good. Oh, here comes the sun. Better than rain, I guess. Let's hope I don't get lost. So my only lifeline is getting reeled in. Into that, wherever I gotta go. I just gotta follow my steps, I guess. Oh. Oh my God. Holy shit. And it's starting to rain. See the path I took. For some reason I just hung a right-hand turn there and just went that way. I'm naked and all cut and bleeding and shit now. What do you think, Kessie? I'm in physical pain and emotional. That's the second time in 2 weeks I've been in a thunderstorm in a swamp.
Now, I absolutely love doing research, and I have hundreds of hours left of just fieldwork alone in my PhD, so there's plenty more videos coming. So if you enjoyed this kind of content, leave a subscribe, a like, a comment, you can punch your monitor, maybe lick your iPad, throw your phone across the room. Don't really care about that part, but the former I would really appreciate. Thank you.